Good morning, everyone. This is Mike from ABC123Trader. I'm going to be showing you hopefully something today, and right now we're going to go through the risk disclaimer, and then we'll get going here really quickly. I am streaming on normal latency, so if it shuts down, then we'll find out. It's the reason why I'm putting it normal latency is I cannot use closed captioning. I cannot use closed captioning without normal latency. So I'm going to give it a test so I can translate languages in German as well as in Spanish. Okay, so let's go to the second page here. To the intro, the transition once again is the risk disclaimer, which is mandatory. So basically what it says is this webinar is for educational purposes only, and any money that you trade, you are trading your own money with your own risk, and I am not responsible. And I'll let you go through this. I'll let you go through the risk disclaimer, and I'm going to grab a coffee, and then we'll switch over. I'll be back in 1 second. Creeping up again. Okay. Alrighty, let's get going here. Alrighty, guys. Morning. Mike here. Happy Monday. Hope you had a really, really good weekend here. And we're going to get going here, and this is my mission for today on ABC123Trader. Still, I'm always going to stress the 4 to 8 tick methodology, because these webinars are for traders that are just learning or are struggling and just trying to become a consistent trader. I mean, we can go for home run trades and everything, but what I'm trying to teach you, I just want you to get consistent. Once you get your confidence and you get consistent, then you can go to the next level. Okay, so the next page, I can actually click on it. Of course, just give me a second here, guys. It's not playing the way I want to. Let me do this again. Hate when PowerPoints don't work. Okay, so the objective today is to become a consistent trader, which I'm trying to teach you guys how to manage risk, and then can we make money only cashing in between 4 to 8 ticks. And if we see a runner, we'll keep on pushing on it. But that's the basic methodology. And then, why aren't you changing? Oh, there we go. Now it does. Go figure. Do this again. Sorry, guys. I love it when things don't work the way you want it. And so the objective today is understand time trading, which we've been pushing this past few weeks. I'm going to stress volume profile. We'll get into that again. And we're going to be using the tick range chart today. We're going to find support and resistance. And I'm going to go through the swing scanner once again and why it's so important, and the market scanner. Because we are trading against actually algorithms now. Maybe the odd retail trader, but basically it's all algorithms. Okay? Now I can do that. So let's take a look at the account so far since we started playing around, and we're just creeping our way up. I think I'm a little behind on that 15-day, but it doesn't really matter. You can go past the 15-day on the trial here. But the bottom line is to be consistent. So as you can see, 85% win rate, 14.89 so far. Okay. 47 trades. I started increasing some of those NQs. I know I haven't been showing you, but it was the same methodology, so I can hopefully keep in that budget there. And as you can see, yay, net 32. Remember, it was red, so I got a little bit higher on those 515s. And basically, you can tell most of my trades are 5 minutes, 15 the odd 30. And there's that one bad trade I had. And basically, things are going up. As you can tell, Friday's been frustrating for me. For some reason, I trade better on Mondays, and it's really good statistics to keep for yourself, guys. Because if you do, it will help you become more consistent. There's actually one more thing I'm going to do before we start up here. I'm going to go to my website here. Okay, and there's a file section right up here. Download the trade sheet. If you have Excel, right here is get away from me. I hate the new version. Let me do this again. Excel. I got the old version. Okay, let's bring this over here so you can see. Okay, I have a trade sheet. And what you can do is you guys can record your own trades. See, I just made a kind of a test plate here, and you can put your entry price, your exit price, buy, sell, and it'll give you your net ticks, your wins and losses. Then you can put, I set it as $5 for commission and dollars per tick because I was an NQ trader, still am. So, and then you start with your starting balance. And what you can do is you can record every trade. And so what happens is when you're recording your trades, and you can actually bypass all this and just put net dollar value if you really want to. So let's say, because it will automatically do it, and you can extend that sheet, but it will create this graph, okay? And what this graph is for you to trade consistently. So as you can see, this is my trading. So technically on this example, I'm at 51,500. And what you want to do is stay above the red line, okay? This red line represents an average of the last 20 trades. If you start falling below the red line, start trading in sim and get out of that funk, and so you don't lose any money. Once you do that drawdown, because you know how you guys get whipped out on the drawdowns on maybe One-Up Trader or whatever else, this helps you, enable you to get out of this funk. And once you start getting that rhythm of getting winning trades again, you jump back in, and so what will happen, it will be a step like this. If you can see my mouse, like this. Versus up, down, blowout, up, down, blowout. I've tried to teach guys to use this chart, and they do it for 2 days. And after 2 days, then they'll say, oh, okay, whatever. And then they blow up their account. There's a chart there. It's free. Download it. Away you go. Alrighty. So, now let's get into... Oh, you know what I should do? Should put this on just in case people say hello. Let me see here. Morning, Isham. Okay. So, we went through this trade distribution, and now let's start getting into the markets. If it's working, because I looked at it this morning. Yeah, unchanged. So they are updating. No, they're not yet. So, well, we can't get this information out. What is the VIX? VIX is very low, so the markets are becoming... If you understand what the VIX is pretty much the human emotion risk factor. The higher the number, the more volatile the market is. So when we get into the very slow markets, which we are now, this number is creeping down. It got to a point, I think it was 60 or 80%. It was insane. And you get really nervous. And so I'll give you an example once again. Let's go to the right here. Back to my website. What you can do, I have a... Did I pull it off? Webinar CBOV VIX here. Okay? Oh no, they changed it. building a better website. Okay, then I cannot show it to you. I'll have to pull that link off. So basically, it gives you the current VIX. So, oh well, that sucks. So I would check out the VIX in the morning, see how volatile the market is, and we go from there. So on the news factor, what do we have? Trying to show scariness, worst ever. I like this restart of the economy. COVID update, rollout Tuesday. Futures lower. Let's see what they're trying to say here. Just to get people's psyche going. Not much. We'll see if the market's going to go down. But it's kind of weird when we look at our live data. So there's nothing really crazy there. And we'll take also a look at Fox Business. See what they say. Anything interesting. Futures dipped. Oh, they're more updated. Okay. So NASDAQ is up. Dow was down. S&P is down. So they're pre-market down, maybe to 0, and then maybe we can get this to 0 and then a pull down again. We'll find out if it's going to be a pullback day. Could be a small pullback, nothing big guys, because we have been running. Okay, so we are done here, and now let's start getting to the chart. You guys have your book. Make sure you have your book and keep on recording the information so you can see how consistent you become. So on the daily chart, what we're doing is you can see it's kind of a doji candle and pull down. And one of the educations I said on the methodology is about how important the swing scanner is. So the last two cycles, we said we were okay here. We made some money and basically broke even as a swing trader. It held. And then from this point forward, let's say we do it from here. I won't do it on this line. But where we are now, if you were just swing trading, you were already up 70 points. So you could have made your money for the week. 70 points. Let's check something here. That's $3,500 basically for the week. So I mean, if you made $3,500, and some people don't even make $3,000 a month, look at that. You're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you got the rest of the month off. And the reason why it's so powerful, these signals, is if you can see, look at the sell-off worked perfectly, the buy works perfectly. Okay, majority of the time it will work. Here, held for a few days, took off, made some money. Pull down, make some money. Right here, inversion. So once it inverts, we know we don't do anything. We can look at a different one. This one, it was a double inversion. So when double inversion, it's a reset of the market. Buying works well. Selling, you would have made money. Buying, you make money. Selling, you make money. You just have to be patient. Buying, you make some money, and then they try to knock it off for a reset to break even, like the one we just had last session. Here, up, down, pushing it up, still breaking through. So it will work over and over again. And then, no, this is the one I wanted to show you here. I'm gonna turn off this one for now. Or you know what? Let me save my workspace first, and then I will delete it. There. Okay. This was literally the coronavirus announcement time, and look how it crashed. How did we know the market was supposed to go down? Or how do these guys know when to actually trigger the fear factor? And of course, because it was so scary, it did actually do two punches. Isn't that crazy? Just want to give you a heads up on that. Where are we on market open? We actually are on market open. Okay, so I'll let it run for a while. So now, and what you have to do, sorry, let's go back here. What you have to do on the swing scanner is, what you want to do is always, when the swing scanner starts, we want to see what happens. And usually what can happen is it might be a run the first week, consolidation for most of the time. So we're going to see some chop here, and then maybe a punch at the end before the finish off. Like here, it was the opposite. It's punch first, consolidation. Punch first, consolidation. consolidation here, like a run a little bit, but consolidation, and then a push. So we know half, second half. First half, inverse second half. First half, second half. Okay, so we're starting our second half now of the phase. So we will see if it's going to be a more consolidation. If you're range traders, it might be better for you. Okay, second thing. 4-hour chart, where are we? Looks like it's supposed to be a sell-off for today. If it works, 5 did work here. This one was actually, it kind of broke even at the end. But it's been getting tighter and tighter and tighter. So she's ready for a pullback here. So from today, it looks like technically we're supposed to be going on the selling opportunity on the 4-hour chart. Selling, so we'll find out. It's still at 0, go figure. Okay, then we'll go to our 10-minute chart and see where we are. And as you can see, oh, you know what? If anybody can type methodology, why am I not getting sound from you guys? Oh, you know what? Just give me a second here. I have to do unmute. Sorry, guys. In order to trade like that, you need to have a large account. That's right. Yeah, Isham is saying for swing traders, you need a large account. That is correct. But the key is having a large account or not having a large account. It's just to make sure you're on the right side of the trend. She's pushing up, huh? Maybe she'll hit the peak in reverse. Oh, she's going up to... This is an area. Look at this, guys. This might be our peak here. We're going to see if it gets to this peak. And this could literally be a selling opportunity at... you know what? I'm going to change this indicator so I'll have price numbers on it, the most current one. So anyways, this is so around 95, 97. 97. They had an aggressive sell-off, touching literally the market open. Look at this. See how beautiful the support and resistance is if you know what you guys are doing. We have our day trend as a buy. We're still flat, go figure. And we'll go from there. Now, on this one, this is what I mean by flat. See? 0%. Did you code that breakout indicator? Which breakout indicator are you talking about? So here you go. Before we get going here, look at this. If this works, guys, we might have our sell-off. We're going to see if this thing hits that peak and start pushing down. And there's our 10 o'clock signal, guys. So if this could be our first impulse move for the reversal continuation on the sell-off. We're going to find out. Also, and we're still at 0, which is good. We have a lot of vibration. We're still at, and this is a 1-minute chart, so it's perfect. So we're getting some market orders here and ask orders, okay? What we'll like to see at the end is, I think it's bid orders. Oh, you're talking the boxes and the lines. Yes. I was getting so frustrated this weekend for the breakout box. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I was actually looking at it this morning. I do have one hiccup on it. For some reason, when I add the buttons, it won't... if I refresh the indicator, it stops working. So if I go reload, like if you press F5, guys, if I go reload NinjaScript like this is what I'm talking about. I'll lose some data. I don't mind about the market orders and stuff, but I have my buttons up here, and then they won't work. So I have to fix that bug. But yes, I got the box working, and I'm placing options here for if it's going to be a buy or a sell or a breakout, or if it's a trend line. I'm getting really excited about it, actually, because if it does, it's really nice. Oh, we're getting off topic. Let me finish this, and we'll get into it later. So anyways, we're still at 0%. We got a 933 sell signal right now. Let's take a look at this. This is the only issue that we have. Until we can start breaking down, if you want to be more of a conservative trade, oh, this is ES though, not NQ, whatever. But what I would like to see before that turnaround, if this thing does work, I want to see it to get to 95. That's what I like to see. If it really punches hard, and breaks this, let's see if it gets to the yesterday's high at 7,700 and then do a sell-off. It's one of those two things, guys. Okay? And where we are right now on the NinjaTrader VWAP or Ishams, this would be, look at this. So if it does line up, guys, this would be the Ishams trade right here that he was talking about. So I'm going to put a rectangle in there just in case. This is an area of interest, not this one. First one, second one, right there. And what it is what we're finding out, and it was Isham that pointed it out to me, is if it gets to the second standard deviation. I got a bird. Sorry. I get distracted by these, as you can tell. So if you get to the second standard deviation, it likes pulling it back to the VWAP. And the way it's lining up, if it works well, my market maker lining up with the VWAP, we can trade the short back to the VWAP, and it looks like it's going to touch the market open when everything is said and done by the time, hopefully by 10 o'clock. So we're going to find out. The bird's not going to get it, man.
The bird is sitting right there.
I know, but he's scared of me. Okay. Yeah, but it's fun watching. So anyways, right here, what this box represents is delta. It's the buying and selling of delta. And what this number represents of this delta, it has to have 3 continuous bars minimum. Okay, guys? 1, 2, 3. So it's in 15 minutes, 3 bars minimum of high volume in order this delta to activate. This is the indicator I created. That's within the high volume bars. Because and then I want to see what the net is. If it's more of a selling pressure or buying pressure, then it creates the range, which is doing what it's doing right now. Now, the other thing that you're going to see, guys, she's holding okay. Nasdaq did take off though. Okay, so they're not that sucks. But what you're going to see is, because there's a high volume bar in the peak here, what you're going to notice, let's see at the top here, okay? See the high volume pressure here? High volume pressure, and we're not moving. Okay? They're doji candles. Because this is a very aggressive support and resistance. Just give me a second, guys. Yep. Oh, nothing? Okay. So right now it's just very flat. We're waiting. Nothing really on the news. I don't know if there's any catalyst coming. And we'll get to the next chart here because I have to check my times. I don't even know if I have the time set up. But so right now, it's a waiting game. And so guys that try to jump into a trade, you know, they might have just getting frustrated, waiting and waiting and waiting. Okay? So lastly, let's take a look at the momentum panel and look at, we're back at 0%. Nothing that's happening. Okay? There's that support and resistance. We're in this delta range here. And we're waiting for the pull down, maybe to break. So this is all you guys have to remember. So this thing is pulling up. We'd like to see at the top of the hour to be at a peak or whatever, or hit this peak somewhere up here. This was the box that we created saying where Isham's box was. Because I made my boxes global. And we're just waiting. Okay? Now, I'm going to transition into the other chart. Okay, guys. Okay, so we're in the tick range. And so within the tick range, delta is pushing up, okay? Now, usually as a general rule, I mean, if she's pushing up, she wants to go up again today. But we've been so flat, And what I have to do is I have to wait. There is actually a trade opportunity right now, but I'm right at market open and nothing's been happening. We have this bar here as resistance. We're sitting right on the 50% zone. This is a Fibonacci line right here, guys, at 50%, and we have no price action. So I personally, we just gotta wait. And now what we have to do, I'll bring this across. Look at this. So from 8:30 till now, nothing's happening. We have no price action. So if I take, yeah, I'll take a swing for this one. It's the same thing. It's just, it adds up some stuff. So it is pushing here until it starts breaking. And we're at the 70% zone. So they're loading up here. Maybe they might punch it up here and pull down. As you can see, this is that support and resistance I was telling you at the 700 level. So we'll go decision point here. See where it is. I'll go F6, volume point of control. Same kind of area. So it's still, and there's, look at this. There's a stop out line for my algorithm, touching my algorithm all the way across here. Even though the volume point of control is a little bit higher. I mean, we could probably make 10 points, but it's just the market's not moving. And I know something's coming up. They're planning to do something. You can see it when it's sitting like this, you know, they're trying to get us frustrated for the big move. But I think I'm going to wait. Personally, if it gets to this line here, you know, where the volume point of control is, somewhere within that zone, and see where we boxed it. This is probably our selling opportunity for the big reversal. And let this delta keep on creeping up here. Now what we also have, because we're on the top of the range, I'm going to be a pullback trader today. And I'm going to change my indicator here because you can't see it. There's your level 2 numbers. They're still flat, nothing really. And let's change my level 2 here. So you can't really see it. There we go. I'm going to update that indicator too. Okay. So when the level 2 flashes, we'll know. Let me do one more thing here. Okay, level 2. I'll have to program this too, guys. Sorry, I apologize. I wanted to make my text a little bit bigger, so I'm gonna change it so I can change my text fonts. So I'm gonna write that in my list. So we have 300 and looks like 300 and some contracts there, and let them play around. That's all they're doing. They're loading up, and we're just gonna have to be patient. Okay. 0%. Okay. Where is it? I need to. Just trying to get one more thing. There we go. That's what I want. Awesome. Boom. So as you can see, the volume profile, what they're doing right now, is really thick in this zone. We had 300 disappeared. So yeah, so they flashed the order. But they want to hold the line for now. They have to break the 93, but it's too high in the range. We want to be here for it to get into that trade. And as you can see, what these boxes are, I have to see if they continuously refresh. I have this on the swing market analyzer, and it's supposed to create not a doji. It's kind of like a doji. It kind of tells you there's buying pressure or selling pressure. And I want to see, the reason why I put it on today, I want to see if these pink bars connected to this line is our punch here, and see here and again. Possibly. Could be the buy, or we're looking for a reversal. I'm not sure yet. And the reason why I'm looking at this time, and I want to see if this inverse is a big sell-off. From 10 o'clock to 10:46. we've got to see if she's going to move hard. Oh, I got to switch this. Sorry. You're not seeing what I'm seeing here. Boom. That's what I'm looking at. So it's one of two things. But if it's going to continue to go by, we're going to look at these times to see what the reaction is. And this is the educational, what I need to teach you guys is when it comes to this time, or this time, or this time, or any of the white line times, we want to see the price action, okay? Because if the price action starts following the pattern, then it's really easy for us to trade. Or if it starts inverting the other way, we know which direction they want to go. And we correlate it with, excuse me, this, the market analyzer to see how the market's reacting, which is very flat right now. This time here. And so at 10:04, I wonder if you guys, does anybody know out there, because any news event that's coming around 10 o'clock, any speeches, anything. If that's the case, then we know exactly what they're doing. The other thing we have to watch, looks like they are punching a little bit more for that 950. This is actually Jose's trade. Right here, we could break out from here to get to target 1 or fib target 1. And, but I'm waiting because I have a, well, that's 2 levels actually. Oh, that's okay. I have to get used to this ES trading anyways. Yeah, but if she's holding, it doesn't, it looks like it wants to break. They're doing market orders, market orders, market orders here. They haven't, no price action. And it's really funny. Look at this. It might go pop up because look at this. They're just buying and buying and buying and buying, but they're holding the line. Look at that, eh? Oh, switch over. Always got to remember, switch over. This is what I'm talking about. Look at how big this streak of buying is, but it's just holding the line. And thank you, beyond a Scorpy. So, but now we're seeing. Yeah, I agree. It's right now it's lateral. See, we got 307, 315, nothing. Our time is a sell time at 9:33. Yeah, it's a 9:33 sell, but nothing's happening. But now. This might be our time. We'll find out at 10 o'clock, guys, if she's really going to start punching here. What we want to do, if it does work, let it do a pull down, come back, test, and continue down, and maybe we can get to this zone. We'll find out here right away. We need that reversal happening. We can also look at the pressure here, and I will take a look. I'll bring it over. If it really starts showing some really strong sell-off, I'll take a look at this. Am I on the right chart? Yeah, I am on the right chart. Okay. Okay. I'm going to create another swing right on that consolidation and see if she's starting to creep down. This is the area we're kind of interested in. Now, yeah, we're still in this box. So, Isham, what the trade would have been, here's 930. Okay, and we could have tried to box this trade, made only a few ticks, it would have been crappy. But I like to try to box in this zone, and we'll find out. Now, we're going to see if this thing's turning around. Because we're still at that 50% zone. We're getting close. Search the point. Let's go from there to there. I'm going to put it right there. Let's see see what the reaction is there. Alrighty. And what's our delta? The delta going up while this is going down, or is it holding? This is some of the key factors. Look at your delta, look at your price action. We're going to find out here right away. And you know what I also want to take a look at? Let's take a look at this one where we're positioned. I got to fix this indicator. This one's supposed to be right here to here. I don't know why it does that. Let me try this. Still let's go on the top. Okay, I'll have to fix that. So let's go like this. Arrow. So we can get ready here. Probably looks. I'm brain. There you go, airline. Sorry guys. Just brain hiccuping here. I want to know. So that would be a breakout down there to here. So that would be at 80. That is below the 84. So we'll know right after that. That's what I want to know. Let's see what the price action is. And see how it touched 93 here, guys? And it can't break that 93 level. This is the area we were looking at earlier. So the peak was 705 on the end of the day when they did that last punch. And our, let's see where we are in this one. So it never made it to our area yet. We'll see. But the thing I like is, let's switch it back here. If it's going to start working properly. Okay, guys, what we're going to do. She's starting. She's just starting. So at 10:04, this could be our move. And then what we can do is see see the delta here. Need to break that. So it was getting close to that level and never got up to our area because we had that support and resistance in our delta. There's that 84, 82 resistance just bouncing around. And look at our time and see if we can get anything today. And then we haven't had a transition sell yet. We're still flat. Look at that. That's just disgusting. It drives you nuts. Drives you nuts. Okay. And then, okay, we know 4 hour. 10-minute holding. There's our pullback still above the VWAP. So we're just getting close. Possibly. And see, it hasn't broken. We haven't had an impulse move yet. And there's 70 standard deviation to prior open. So we might have a good opportunity here. Just need to start breaking down a bit. And so what I'm looking at here, I always look at volumetrics, guys. You always got to look at that to see what the energy is. That's your price action energy. So you merge it with this with your price action. But I want to see if it's going to do a deeper pull down here. And we're going to switch charts. There we go. Delta looks like it's at 10,000 peak. Looks like it wants to pull down. Playing on the VWAP. I'm going to change this so I can see actually the number, the print inside. So 82 is the bottom range. $88.50. Right here, that's where it's holding the line. Why I'm saying that is 88.50, 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. And when you look at the print, while they're holding, see perfectly twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Iceberg order or something is right here. Let's see there. It hasn't had any really big buy volumes or sell volumes, so it's a quiet marker right now. They're waiting, or they're getting ready to do their move. When you start seeing boxes like this, it's kind of trying to trap orders, push it again, bring it up, try to punch, hits the liquidation zone for another sell-off, but they're still playing at volume point of control and nothing's breaking down. We'll let them keep on whipping back and forth. And if it does go, oops. And we'll see if they're just going to go up and down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to look. Our 1004 is coming up. High volume buy spike at 1004. And let me take a look at this chart here really quickly, guys. We're going to see if they're going to play this game to push it back down, thinking, are we getting in that trade, or are they going to try to do a breakout here? So we've had nothing. See, they did a quick buy like this, maybe to shake traders, or maybe they're trying to punch it out. We don't know. We were out on the 50. It's been bouncing too much, but it's still ranging, right? There hasn't been any crazy price action. The only thing we gotta do, see, this is our 1004. And the reason why it does the spike, we're at top of the hour, right, guys? I said right at 10 o'clock, this is what they do. This is their punch. Now, is it a fake punch? We don't know yet. If she starts pushing quite aggressively really quick, we could probably take a few ticks maybe into that zone here. Good. Where are we? Let's start them out. Let's transition this. So as you can see, there was buying pressure. It looked like it wanted to go. And if it does go, this is our area. Okay, you know what? I'm going to try it. And hopefully, because all these blue dots mean buying pressure, I might be wrong here. If not, then I'll take it the other way. Let's see here. Yeah, so now they go selling pressure. Go figure. We'll see. I'll have to close really quick. And they can get to 96, 94, 96. And let's take a look at, where is it? Right here. So 95 is where that pressure is. So I might have to close this baby here. There's that 332. We'll see. You're only resting 50, 70 bucks until we can get moving here, because we haven't really had any big moves, right? I should have maybe waited till 10:04. I might close it. You know what? I am going to close it right now. I'll wait till 10:04. I'll take a little loss right now. We'll wait till 10:04. We'll see what that spike does. That was just that last punch for a fake out. So I'm down $60. That's what I'm down right now. Because right now what's happening is, let's go transition here. That's that 1004. I was trying to jump it earlier just in case it was that spike that we saw that a lot of buy pressure, but they're still playing around. So I'll just get out of it really quick. And we're still waiting. And let's take a look at, should have had this still showing here. Yeah, 333 is at 95, so they're not showing it right now. $10.04 is being activated. What we can try for fun as well. I'm going to take another risk right here. See these 4 marks here? We're going to go sell stop market here. And what's the low on this one? Low is 88.50, so I'm going to go to 88.25, kind of like a breakout. So they can, I know they have to break that area, so I'll let them play around if I am wrong. And but if it's 10.04 for 10.46, let me switch it. Am I on the right chart? Yeah. Okay. So I'm on the right chart there. So what I'm looking at here, remember these 4 candles I was saying? If I was wrong, and they're still playing within this range, we can get down to the bottom of this range. And if it keeps on breaking down, what's 86? 86 is right here. So we can get 2 points at least. The reason why I'm saying 86, it's because that's where the institution line is. Okay, so it might just tap and bounce up, or where yeah, the baseline is. So we'll take a look. We'll see if they're going to just still play around and jerk us around. But yeah, we're starting to get more aggressive selling pressure. Let's transition again. Boom. More selling pressure, and we're going to see if they're playing this game. Going to whip me out. We are at 10.04 now. Okay. So this is the time when I'm saying we have to watch. And it does look like they want to do that. If it works well, guys, we've got a really good run until 10.46. And then right at 10.39 to 10.46, then we can decide what to do next. I would love to see it hit 85 right here, or really take off and break out at 82. We'll find out. Waiting for a trade?
Yeah. 1 week.
Pardon me?
1 more week, and then all this election.
Yeah, another week. Yeah, what is happening in the elections? And where are we right now on our... Oh, we are in volume metrics, so this is the breakdown in the 70% zone. So we're just going to let them fade it down. We'll go from there. Let's take a look. We're still at 0%, guys, basically. It's really dumb. Scalp a few points on the 0%. Just drives me crazy. I'm going to go Control 3 and I'll show you the other screen here. $36.90.75. That's your major, yeah, right here. Just verifying it. Yeah, this is your major volume point of control that we have to break through. It goes from there. You know, and for trading this loss, I'm gonna blame it on Pepe, because he predicted it will be a lateral move. And thanks a lot. We want trend moving today, Pepe. I'm blaming you 100%. It's all your fault. Isham used to blame me that trading is terrible because I went back to Mexico. So now I'm blaming you because I am in Mexico. So, anyways. This is a terrible, terrible trading though. I mean, Delta's going up, but it's just flat. Okay. Wouldn't that be nice if we could just get to that zone here and then just tank? We'll find out. Still playing games. Oh, let's try them on. Yeah. Wonder who's if no, he's not there. We're gonna wait and we're gonna wait and we're gonna wait and see. Ah, one thing I do like seeing. I know you guys don't have to syndicate it. You'd actually have to buy it. It's this one I bought way before I started programming because I was trying to learn how to be a trader. And I tried it for a while and I gave it up for quite a few years because it was just too confusing for me. So basically, I'm not really worried about the numbers. I'm more looking at the consistency of the colors of the pressure. So if I switch it to here, this is what I'm looking at. Right here, 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 and see if she wants to push and break down. Because I was getting caught all the time. Like this, I got caught, as you see, I got caught with the buyers. I was thinking it was breaking 70 and I should have waited. But when you get a lot of these dots, it's a lot of market order buying it, okay? And then they had to sell market buying and buy market buying, so they're still playing games. Once you get a really good run, where is it? See, this is what I would like to see. A lot of red bars, push back, a lot of red bars, and you know she's good to go. And then on a reversal, this was quite interesting. Usually this doesn't happen, but then they have buy to reverse it. And if we do a Fibonacci retracement, oops, wrong way. Sorry, guys. Where are we right now? See, floating at 61.8. So if it's going to be a continuation to 127, prior low, where's 161? Right here, right on the sweet spot. Look at 1, 2, 3. If it can get down there. And if they do go up, they're going to get deep enough maybe into this zone here. We don't know yet. Just playing games. Let me see something here. Let's trade it. Yeah, right chart. Okay, so that was still working. Beppy, if you're watching this, see that? This is what I was telling you about. We would have had 1 trade, 2 trade. I'm still not confident on this, too much consolidation, but that was your 3rd trade, just creeping up a little bit more. I said my trade, if I can get to it, will be within this zone here for pullback. That's what I'm really looking for. We'll find out. Or that could be the buy-in for the 1046. They are going up. 1024. Let them play around. Let me take a look if there's any. 147, 205, 226. Oh, well, I might have to try it again here. Not buy-in again. But I'm getting in that sweet spot zone. We could go to the buy-in that sweet spot. Delta's holding. And let's look at volume metrics before I get in here. buying, they're trying to break out buy. They can get up to here, 11 to 20. Gonna go. Should I try it, guys? What the heck? Let's try it again. And if I can get it to, and hopefully, then we can get to. If I can get 8 ticks, 8 ticks, maybe 3 points. If we can just do that one little run, because that 1046 is the reason why I'm looking at it is the switch here. I might be wrong again. It needs to break that 70 zone. It's flirting with it, right? Let's transfer. Let's transition. This is where it's flirting. It's tapping a few times, and if it does flirt, maybe we can get to that level 1. Hit level 1 really nice. And if it starts breaking really hard, maybe we can get to level 2 or right to this high. This is the zone right here. This is flirting. And it is doing the inversion. This is what I'm talking about. So let's... this is going... I was watching for that pullback and thought maybe it would have taken off this way. No, let's see if it's going to 1046 the other way. We got 94, 50, 93. Next one will be 99. Too slow. No wonder. No wonder. I like my NASDAQ. Ask. What do you want to ask? Okay. Oh yeah, we got to look at our volume metrics. Let's see where we are now. Buying pressure. Doot, doot, doot. Let's take a look at it. Disco flashing. Let's see. Green there. That's what I want to see. Get some green in there. Push it hard. One good punch. And there's our stop out line here. How much volume has been there? Let's show volume. What, 18.3? There was 3 there. Look at that. How they're holding that line, eh? Break that 70% zone, guys. You guys want to go back to volume point of control and do it again? Buy in again? We'll find out. Not, I'll buy in and push it up again. Do 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 do. What do we have here? Needs to break that line. Does our graph say? Yeah, the graphs are saying right. Just gotta break that one zone, guys. So close. We're playing within 4 ticks of each other. Blind, sell. Wow, that's crazy. We'll see what happens. But then I'll take 2 losses today. 50. What's the volume? 3,000 sell. And Delta's starting to creep down, so maybe I'll get it to break even and shut her down again and wait again. Until we can get a good trade in. Might have to wait till 10:46 or 10:39, guys. Thousand contracts, 31. Let's see what the volume metric says. So close to break that. They're gonna make this thing disappear and push it up here right away here. That's what they're planning to do. Playing that ugly game. They'll do like two points really fast and then try to reverse it. But see, you know how which chart am I? Which chart am I? Okay, so that's chart. See how ugly it is? It's only 10% of a market. They're just playing all day today. Patience. Yeah. Break that line. We're at that 0 point, guys. This is the area where it needs to break. They've been playing this game. There has to be an iceberg order there. That's what they're doing. Look at that again. Pushed it down. Oh, that's crazy. 30,000 sell off. No, it's about the same amount. They're holding the line. And she's going to pop that thing. I wonder how many contracts was in there, that zone. I gotta create an indicator somehow so I could record that zone. It's so close, eh? 13,000 contracts. I know they want to punch it. I know they want to punch it up at least to here. You can see it. That's what they're playing for. It's an iceberg order, that's what it is. We got 92, 93, 94, 90, 94. We'll go 97, 99. Let's take a look at... there's that 95 there. We're at 94. That's the one that they're holding. So, we'll see. Yeah, it's total consolidation right now. But they're ready to pop this thing because they're right at within that tick, eh? I'd like to see it just break. I'll probably close and wait for the next time signal because this is dumb. I don't like trading when it's just sitting here. You can push it to 0 at least. What's the time here? We're at 10:23. 10:39 is actually the buy time, and then we'll know. 50 and let's see if it vibrates and punches down another 1.5 right from here. We'll start getting green. Green by a tick, or is it just going to play that game again? $1,600 contracts to get 0.5. So they finished that level off. You can see they're just sniffing for a higher level. And then what I'll do is, let's check my volume profile where it's possible where the next ugliness is. Yeah, it's around 98. And where is that? What they're doing, my gut feeling is what they're doing is they're going to creep it up really slowly till it can get to the 700 level, and then they're going to do a major sell-off. That's my gut feeling. What was the sell-off on that anyways? The line was 3,600. Yeah, they're just playing half and half. Half and half is shading. Delta did go up, guys. Look at this. After that flat pattern, the delta did push up. %. They're just creeping it. What's our see that 300 is gone? See how they made it disappear? You're telling me, Peter. It's been like this for too long. That's why I'm a NASDAQ trader personally. It's you can get your 5-10 points so fast. Like sometimes after these videos, when I shut down, if I don't get to my quota, I'll just jump on NASDAQ for about 15 minutes so I can get my trade in. It's not like trying to do my quota per day, but if you can't do it, you can't do it. Especially on ES, this is amazing how slow it is. But the reason why I'm teaching ES is because it does move slow, and it's for people that are traders that are trying to learn. And what Pepe says, patience, which I don't have patience, as you can tell. And this is actually a good learning project for myself as well, because I'm going crazy. watching this. Just fiddle paddle, fiddle paddle. And which chart are we on? We are on right here. There we go. I'm just looking at volumetrics to see if there's any big spike movements coming up. And it's just nothing. It's just playing. Buy pressure. Little spike of buy pressure. No, they're playing. It is that pattern that Jose was saying. We're getting into a wedge pattern here, guys. So we'll see. The volume point of control is going to turn around here right away. It's just sitting here. Impulse move up one little. Come on, 5, 10. I'm just going to close up for now until she gets to that next time. Terrible. It's just dead. She's ready on that wedge pattern, but I'm not going to play. Teach you the NQ? Not until I pass this exam on this one. I said I want to try to do it on the ES. So, and then we can go to that next level. That cheese. Next year. What's the date today? In about 3 weeks. After probably after the Ninja Trader webinar. Yeah, she's creeping up because of that wedge pattern, but I don't care. It's just I'm not playing this game. It's moving too slow. What I want to do is, so how much am I down? Oh, bucks, whatever. It's nothing happening. So 1039. Let me just check something. I've got to find out which chart I'm on. Yeah, I'm looking at this chart here. Okay, so see, I was trying to watch this pattern, which is starting to happen in concurrent with the volume profile. And the volume profile, there's just no aha times right now. And what I'm going to look for, this is what I'm really looking for. And I said that in the beginning. I think I said in the beginning of the video, is I would love to see to get this volume point of control. This is where she's creeping up slowly. And what I've always noticed is if it's a creeper like this, and you can play around with it, mentally it drives me crazy. It will try to get to this area, and all of a sudden I'll notice a huge volume spike. Okay? And what I'm going to do, 89 times, are you kidding me? Wow. So let's switch to this chart here, and as you can see, we've been Look, it has negative 10,000 delta. That means, geez, what a terrible. So we're right in that zone where we're thinking that it should peak up and then reverse. And so it will do that. Looks like that 1046 spike, maybe. It's creeping up slowly. So let's switch it to, like, look at this. Creeping, creeping, creeping. We would hit our targets on the buy-sell activator. Not buy-sell activator, but on the momentum panel. Look how slow it was. 850 to, gross. But I want to see it creep up, and let's say do a 5-point move really quickly at the end. Hopefully see a big blue bar. And then we can say, okay, we're done, and then take it down. Because look at this. It's this was the major spike. And now they're just creeping it up way too slow. And especially for 84, 10-point move for that many hours, it's just gross. And let's see where we are. See? Doji candle. Look at that. Flat. Inconsistent. Here. Creeping up slowly, ever so slowly. Nothing really moving. It's still in the right side of the pattern, but whatever. And we're just right into this market maker zone of interest. Okay? So we know they're at that zone of interest, so they might go like this, try to get cheaper rates, and then go again. That's what we're waiting for. It's all, and this, as you can see, it's, you know, I'm going to get rid of the GAN fan on this. Oh, so I had a GAN fan on there, it looks like. Hey, sweet Mark, trying to tell too. Got a lot of indicators to teach you guys on this. Why doesn't it say GAN fan? Oh, whatever. So, because, oh, you know what I can do? This is what I'll do. Market scanner. Let's see what a simple moving average scan is. Same thing. Okay, and what we're going to do is I'm going to invert the projection. That's originally how I had it before I had a button on top there. So this I thought maybe would have followed a nice energy pattern, but it's they're holding, right? They're holding the line, and that's why I said I had enough. And then at 1046, and we'll see if this time works or if it's still holding. And then we'll take a look at, or sorry, 1039, we'll see if this still works. And if it doesn't, then we'll look at 1046 to see to go 1103. And then if that's the peak, maybe 1103 is a return. But it's been a creeper all morning. See? Nothing. Nothing. It's just like this. Little by little. Just nibbles. Watch this. I'm going to go for a coffee and then she's going to take off. But as you can see, let's go back to here. I'm going to just drag this over. Lock it. That's the area of interest I'm still looking at. And we'll see if she's this. Okay, this could be resistance. This could be resistance, or this. It's one of these three. This is where the optimum was in the beginning, it looks like. Let me see here. Somewhere around there, yeah. We'll see. And the volume, and I'll put the volumetrics in here for you guys while I go for coffee. And you'll see if there's any, see these little yellow dots here, see if there's any pressure to push down, but nothing's happening. Look how tight this gap is here. So I'll be back. But myself on this. That's too funny. What? Yeah, are you trying to fix that?
Yeah, I need, you wanted 2 people.
That's her. Yeah, I'll get that. After this, I'll get that. Terrible. 1046. 953, 1004. There would have been trade there. Terrible trade. Oh, terrible. Terrible. 50% win rate today. But not go down today. Relax. Nothing to do. 0.12, what a crap. See if it breaks down to 92. You're going against the trend too. I don't like it. Look at the creep just sitting there, eh? Let's see what NASDAQ is doing. Interesting, guys. At 1050 on NASDAQ. Actually, I'm going to bring it over. I'll give you the template as well on the... And NASDAQ trading now is not as bad. Let's chart it first. Okay. Okay. Yeah, NASDAQ trading isn't as bad now. See, 1005 signals kicking in. 1040. Look at all the volumetrics here. We're going to look at the peak here. Williams is looking nice. She's ready to turn around. You could probably take a short in right now. If it breaks this line. Like, for example, I'll give you an example here. 1050. No, I got 10 minutes. I got to wait. 1040 is pushing up against it. 1050. It's getting right ready. But so as you can see, we had a big move here. This is actually, if you get 5 points even, from 581 to 71, you know, and you could tell she's just ready for that pull down that we've been waiting for. And if you look at, I'm going to drag this over too. I can show it to you. See how this and this is the same? And we're breaking this. If it does that, then you can, you know, short in for $100 or $200. It's way faster. And right now, because of the VIX is at 20%, we're not having, like, okay, from this market open, is this market, oh no, market open was here. It took off like crazy and we broke this zone. You could have been from 60 to 70, $200, and you could have walked away for the day. You know, right now, look at this. We had 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 minutes of consolidation. And now they want to pull down. And we're going against, into this Ichimoku cloud. And we have to break the trend tracker line. Once she starts breaking down, we could probably do that pullback. Also, 1050 is coming up. We'll see if the peak, this is the peak, 1050. This 1050 is lining up, possibly of a short. Back into leak tracker, day trend, all that stuff. And we already hit our targets on day trend at 127. But we'll have to see what happens. Oh, and now, because I'm not paying attention, like I said, I'm just doing ES right now. As you can see, this thing is starting to pull down. 1046 is coming up. And let's see if we can get some aggressive selling coming in. We're still at the volume point of control. And let's switch this to let's switch this. So 1039, 1043, 1046. See this? This is what we're looking at. And we're going to see if this is going to be starting to be the failed signal for 11 o'clock. 1046 is our key for the peak. And see if it does double top, reverse. Because we're right here. This is why it's creeping so slowly right now. And we haven't had any crazy market orders. And let's see if this could be within our double top area. And if we can start seeing it break down, then if it starts getting below the blue, then maybe we can take this down. And then I'll just sit and let her ride. So basically all morning, what was our range? 4-point moves. 4 to 5 points. That's all it's been doing. Range and 5 points. From the low, there's 930. The low here, 88, not even 10 points. I'm going to be looking at the NASDAQ at the same time to see if there's a major impulse move because they're lining up now. The harmonics are lining up. So I'm looking at basically 4 charts right now. NASDAQ for verification, hopefully for verification with volume profile, the volume chart. This, my trade chart here, and the other chart we're showing 1046 signal coming in about a minute. Seeing if we have a volume spike. We could possibly enter, if it works well, at 92.25 if it starts getting really aggressive. Look at that, so ugly, 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 ugly. Let's see if NASDAQ kicks in properly here. Gotta get up at 8 o'clock in the morning for that. Let's see what the delta is doing. We have the flat delta there. They punched it up again. And let's take a look at one more thing here. See if anything. Move this across. Slips from record high, we go to coronavirus. Oh, yeah. JP Morgan sends policy guide to Biden team on ways to prevent more COVID-related misery. They're money guys. Keep them locked down so we can make more money off you guys. That's stupid. Everybody's a bloody expert these days. Okay. Okay. Won't include stimulus check. Of course. You know, I would love to get these guys. You know, maybe they come to Mexico here and let them start selling stuff on the beach. You know, these guys are so they're idiots. They're all idiots. I hate to say it. Maybe I'm not allowed to say it on YouTube, but I don't care. It's just it really irritates me these guys. I don't even know how they can get in power. Seriously. It's just from Canada, US, I don't know, a lot of places in the world, they're just all idiots. It just drives me crazy. So let's see. 1046 is finally hit, and we're getting close to 1050 sell signal. Let's see if it's a failed signal. That's the NASDAQ one. We're still playing that range. There hasn't been any price action. This is like the most boring 2-hour video ever. And so we had consolidation. They're trying to buy, sell, and we're waiting. And that's all we're doing, guys. It really sucks that there's no trade in the ES lately. So, interesting. I want a nice blue candle. That's all I want, guys. Once I see that blue candle happen, then we know we're good to go here. Still creeping. See how she's creeping slowly. This is all we're waiting for. See this punch reversal. Let's go through them all. Punch reversal, wait. We're waiting. 2 candles here. Try to break, still nothing really. There's this line right here. Down. Yeah, it's getting right on that line. That's the line I'm looking at. Right on our box. But it's just too slow today. It's a creeper. Let this get in that zone. Try to sniff it in there. Then crash. And 50's activated. Okay, 1050 was a NASDAQ sell. So let's see what the NASDAQ is doing. If it was a failed signal, or is she holding? So this is the NASDAQ. What we're doing here. And she actually had a good run today, guys. It was all actually quite high first thing in the morning. And so we'll see if that's the sell. She's just been holding for a long time. So we'll see if this sell signal really starts kicking in. Because we're starting to get some sell pressure here, so they're lining up. Pick that chart up. Let's see where all our volumetrics is in this zone here. See where they're holding. They're flirting on the 70. Let's see, I think what happens is when this zone gets thicker to this one, this is what they're doing on that creeping right now, then maybe she'll start pulling down. But it's top heavy. This volume profile is extreme top heavy. We'll take a look at where the last one was back here. Let's take a look at this one from the top to the bottom, see where they're located. See? Same thing. And they want to get, that's the top of the 70. So look at that, eh? Top of the 70, look how perfect that is. And then let it come back down. We're waiting. This delta, look how crazy it is straight up, but no movement. That's disgusting. Getting ready. Even the NQ's not moving. 1050 signal's not moving. Look at this. How many points is that from top to bottom? 96.91. 5-point difference. $100 swing. I'll wait for a really aggressive sell. She's getting ready. She's just quiet. Just waiting. It's amazing. Just straight up, no movement. Do you guys have any questions? Oh, there's 331. They're flashing. Okay, so if they're flashing, getting close. Bye-bye. That one's gone. Let's see what the... Still nothing, eh? Possibly. What we're going to look at is because this market's not moving, and we want to wait for it to move, because why are we going to get into trade? Unless if you got in right at 9:30 here and just watched it creep up slowly all day. See, this volume's really creeping there. Okay, we want to get to this zone for the sell-off. If it can really do that last impulse move, and this is what we've been waiting for. Let's switch it over. 1103 signals coming in, guys. We hit level 1 finally. Well, actually, we hit it 2 times here. And this is the area I want. And so the 1046 is... nothing's really happening. Yeah, it's just... You just got to watch the market, man. It's just... Until it starts playing, you know... Those are the days, like that day that you did Ishram, that whatever, $3,000 or whatever, those are the ones that you want, right? You just collect those big days. And then days like this is when you just gotta wait until that impulse move, because this is what the market makers are doing. So, and what you're noticing is, let's transition again. Delta's continuously going up, which just doesn't make sense, but they're trying to get to that point. I have a feeling they're trying to get to this new high, because when they're creeping slowly, I know I've been caught too many times. They creep up slowly, and then they'll do... where is it? Let's see if it is here. Let's see where we are now. They're a little bit higher than that, but then they do this puke off, right? And so it looks like this was their impulse move, which isn't much. If this is that second impulse move right here, then maybe we can get this. We're just watching and waiting for it for the patterns to work properly here. So at 1136, lining up there, but that could be the inverted pattern. We'll find out if 1103 signal starts moving aggressively. Then maybe we can start getting that reversal, and then 1136 might hold, and then 1 o'clock is a big punch down again. We'll find out. It's too slow for my liking, and let me just focus this here. And what we're doing is, I hate that. Well, yeah, so see, 39 worked and it's moving, but nothing aggressive. And then 933 was a failed signal, but we'll find out 1103 here, because 1046, this should have been, if this was working really well, this should have really kind of took off, but it looks like it's starting to diverge. So it's getting close to that exhaustion pattern. And you know what I should do is I'm not sure if I put it on any of my other charts. Let's check here. I think I might have turned it off by accident. Yeah, I did. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the Williams. I don't have the Williams on there. And see if there is that purple bar for the second attempt. Right, just give me a second here. There, kitty. You're hungry. So, and what we're going to do, did I add the Williams? Yeah, there you go. I don't know why it's doing that now. Yeah, whatever. So basically, we're gonna hopefully wait for that second attempt and see. There's nothing. You know, this is like fishing in Alberta in the wintertime. It's terrible. It's just nothing. Nothing. There's no price action. Okay. Hopefully this price action will be showing it. So you can see that it's creeping, and then we got a nice big red bar here. This could be our first major impulse move. And is that 11:03? Top of the hour, guys. Okay, this is good. Top of the hour. Now, what we want to know is see how fast this price action is. If this was the peak, so 11:03 was our sell time. And now what we're going to find out is if it hits this zone and keeps on punching hard, there we go. Hopefully it'll go down, up, and then down again. We're going to find out right at the mid-bound here. Oh, let's check the NASDAQ too. See if it's doing the same thing. NASDAQ is putting some energy down. See if this was just a stop out hunt. It's touching, which chart am I on? I've got to make sure so you guys see what I'm doing here. There's transition. Right chart? Yeah, I'm going to transition here. Boom. Okay, so let's see if we're going to start breaking down here. This is the key. So let's take a look. Let's get our level 2. Any heavy numbers? Nothing. Okay, not there. There's still volume point of control. Where's that NASDAQ going? No, that's still volume point of control. Coming into that zone, and we have to know if the trend tracker is going to hold. This is starting to turn down. This is that area where you can do another buy, but it's too high for me. I like it down here. Like, let's check it here. See how within this zone, see it's in that bar. This is the area you want to buy into, and that would have been your runner. What time was that? 7 o'clock in the morning, no wonder. Okay. We got to the top of the market maker area, which I thought maybe would have been up to here, but that's fine. We'll wait. We had one impulse move, guys. One impulse move of a sell-off right here. And this could have been a fake out for a stop hunt. And we're going to find out if it goes like here to top to down or just finally cap out. We're going to find that out. We're getting close. And if that's the case, if it is starting to work finally, let's transition here. Is this finally breaking down, following the pattern? And this could be our sell-off. Remember, we said it could have been 11:36 buy-in. We got a half an hour yet. 11:03 to 11:36. So this is what we need to know. If this was, see, flashing orders again. Because the impulse move of 11:03 was actually stronger than usual. And we're going to find out. Oh, also, let's take a look at our delta. See if that was our pullback on our delta, that they have enough delta for a sell-off. Let's see how much volume there is and where I am. 690. I've got 3 points to go down and break the 90. This is the key. And I think what they're doing is pretty soon this might pop up to here. It's getting close, as you can see. I'll be back 1 second. It's a bad time to go, but I gotta go.
I brought you your pin.
Run away, meow, meow, run away. Run away, kitty. She's breaking down? Or is she holding? So close for the breakdown. Okay. Okay, this is what I'm looking at, guys. Yeah, impulse move, volume spike finally. Very first one, if you look at all these, kind of like this one, we had one kind of. And we're watching this to see if the volume starts picking up, and then we can start getting within the trade. Volume point of control, like I said, is just swished over. This is what I was looking at. See how we have higher volume now here? It used to be here. So we're going to see if this is the continuation to start pushing down, and we have to wait yet. We're getting close. We can even get down, if it works well, we might even have to stop at 88 because the market isn't moving fast enough. But we'll find out here. And the other thing I'm looking at right now, position again, before we can get that, hopefully we can get a good trade in. This pattern, we had a sell-off really quickly. Maybe the pullback, and then our second sell-off. So we got to see if that was the last impulse move for a double top. She's creeping. Deeper retracement here. So she's trying to spike up again. And we're still waiting to see. This price action is starting to move. There's starting to be more price action. That's good. Let's see what happens here. And I'll take a look at that NASDAQ chart too to see what the reaction is. NASDAQ wants to push up while this wants to push down. Go figure that out. And what's Delta doing? Another spike of Delta. Beautiful. Now is it red? Let's see what the angle is. I might be able to get in an early enough trade here for a reversal, deep reversal. We'll see. Let's see here. Let's see. Focus. See what the price action is. Oh, 64 to 25. Still not enough. Not enough yet. NASDAQ is actually looks like it's double top. You can get below 395.75. Possibly. See how the volume's picking up like crazy? What we can do. Where is it? It might be ugly. I might give it a shot here. You can get down. See how the volume's picking up now? And is this turning around? We are at 11:07. And what am I on my timestamp there? You know what? Let's see if it does a pull up again. I'm going to try it. I'll let it pull up a bit to 93.75. And let's see what the 41.82 went into them. I want it to go up a couple of ticks yet. See, I let this retracement come up. It went a little bit lower. This thing is turning around. I'm going to let them pull up one more time. Then we can take the pull down to here. Maybe. She's getting close. That'd be 92, 91, 93 points. A lot of volume. See how she's just racking up on volume here, guys? Just don't want it to. And then see where my support and resistance is on the next zone here. We can get to 90, 90, 91. And I'm going to keep on doing that buy-in. So we're 1 point difference. See, it looks like they're trying to buy. Which chart am I on? Yeah, that's the chart I'm on. So I'm letting him try to buy in this volume. He's trying to fight in, but she's starting to creep down. And I'm trying to stay below it until they decide. Because see how this thing is starting to flatten off here? So we had one little flat off, second flat off. If it does a third one, that's fine. And I'm far enough now that if I'm wrong on the trade, she's eventually, the 1103 signal is actually working quite well. So I'm just waiting. But what's happening is they had a couple of big sell-offs. Right? One big sell-off, second big sell-off, and they're trying to buy in, and that's why you're getting a lot of price action. This thing is just loading up right here. Okay? So it looks like they hit a really good target and they need to do a drawdown. That's what we're waiting for. And if it takes off, it takes off. We waited for the pullback, come back in here, enter to go down this way. That's what we're trying to do. And if it does hit to this point, then we'll know. And then, let me go to my 10-minute chart. What I would love to see, and then this is my confirmation. What I would love to see is if I can see if this does shoot up to the projection that I was planning to do, and it turns a blue bar, then we can say, okay, we're going to start selling off here. Because what it will do is it'll do the big blue bar, sell off. This was all sell off continuous, but they try to do 3 big blue bars to buy in, and it's holding, right? It hasn't been doing anything for basically the whole market day. See, it's just holding and holding. It might do that pop in reverse. We'll see. Go control 3 here. Let's do this. Whoops. See there, that's where the peak, that's interesting for price volume. It's somewhere within that zone. Let's see, it's a doji. Nothing. So. And I'll just stay above, just for a selling opportunity, just below volume point of control. And we are below. It will need to do an aggressive sell-off sooner or later. It's not enough. Let's see where they are on that one. 94. Right there. See, 301, they're still flashing, eh? Want to play that game. Just want to show you guys one good trade for once. In these past few weeks, it's just been so crappy. I want to show you. It's just 11:35 buy signal. It's 15 minutes. See, they did break trend tracker, if you can see there, see? They did break it. They did test it. All right, 96. We'll see if there's going to be. So what I'm going to be looking for until, if we get a trade, I was on the wrong chart. Sorry, guys. I'm going to see if we can get this blue bar. When that blue bar activates, that's what I'm going to be looking for on that page there. Well, we're waiting for this hopefully to start curling around here. Where are we on Fibonacci's on this? $50. 61, 78.6. Is it going to do a deep retracement? First impulse move. Let me just check. Yeah, she's moving too slow for that. Not gonna go there, you're not gonna go there, you're not gonna go there. Let's put that down there for now. I'm gonna see if it just does another dip down. Where's it turning around? Oh, this chart I'm on, yeah, right chart. That's what I'm looking at. Selling, buy. They're at that consolidation. You had it a little bit higher, but there's nothing crazy in price action for impulse. But that was the only first one that we had. Could have been a stop hunt. We don't know yet. And then let her come down. There's our selling energy. It's again. At 375. Still tapping this line here. Pulling point of control. Yeah, 312 there. They might just want to get some more contracts for a sell-off. We'll find out. That's your 70% zone is there. Has anybody made money today on this beautiful, super fast, aggressive market? And look how ugly this is. NASDAQ? Look at this. Dunk. Looks like it wants to pop, and then it goes down, and even NASDAQ is terrible. Only the first impulse move looked like at 9:30 and just held. Needs to break down. Get back down to 56. If it does start getting aggressive. Momo Edmonton, you did. Yeah, you did. You don't even trade Momo. Maybe you sold another house. So flat, I tell you guys. It's so gross this trade today. See, that's the thing I liked when Trump was in office. You know, when he was in office, he said something and the market moved 100 points. It's driving me crazy. It's maybe he should be the if he's not in office, maybe he can just be like on the SEC. Let it get the market moving. He says whatever. Alrighty. There you go. Okay, so what you're going to see, what what's the chart? Yeah. Ah, stocks are good. Stocks are good. And then you'll be down 4% next day. I know, I love stocks. When they kind of work. So what's happening, what we're seeing here, guys. Line. We're getting that triangle pattern. Line. Another triangle pattern, getting tighter and tighter. So they decide which way to go. So we're gonna find out. And what we're gonna do, Nasdaq is pulling down a bit. We got 11:35 signal coming up, guys. Still got another 10 minutes. But if we can, even if we can get to the mid band, wouldn't that be nice? 93, 92, 91, 90. Just nothing's happening. There are a couple of stop outs here. We got 1, 2, 3 stop outs. So if we can get here, even if if we do get back to the mid band, this is the market open price. So, and it's been moving so slow, it's not even funny. And the other thing I want to show you is selling pressure is coming in. So they're starting to do the selling pressure at the volume point of control. So they're still playing this game here. Let's take a look at it as this graphic wise. So we had that one big punch, reversal up, and then they've been playing this little pattern here. It's getting tighter and tighter, and it's going to decide which direction to go. That's what they're doing. Their flag pattern, or their triangle, whatever, the wedge pattern. And I might be wrong, still go up because the market's just been so ugly today. And let's see what the delta is. Delta is still peaking out somewhere within that zone. And we just gotta wait. Wow. Even Nasdaq. So now we're finally in a trade. Hopefully I'm in the right trade. And what we can do is, if we can get down to here, hopefully it'll be aggressive enough. Let's see what the volumetrics is saying. Or actually the 10-minute chart. Let's take a look at the 10-minute chart here. Yeah, let's transition here. I'm seeing on the 10-minute chart. He is trying to pull down. So if she stays in this wedge pattern, she'll finally pop one direction or the other. And if I lose money, whatever today. We'll have to see what happens. I think I might have just got scalped out here. We'll find out. You can see she's trying to creep down here. As you can see, the red, the red, the red. You know what I also should put on here for fun? No, it won't work on that chart. So aggressive buy-in. Bastards. Right by the tick on line, eh? Let's see if it pulls down. If not, I'll close really quickly and wait for another trade. Okay, still doing that triangle pattern. Still a lot of selling pressure though, guys. This is what I'm seeing. Just back and forth here. See, we did that selling pressure. Then they went to buy in, so there could have been some stops here. That's why I did an explosive stop out. Because they have stop outs here. 1, 2, 3. And see if she can push down one more time to break down. And then it'll come down to here. That's what we're waiting for. Now, if we could break this stop out. See, where the bounce happened was it the first stop out? Still playing games here. And what is NASDAQ doing? NASDAQ is selling off a little bit. So she's starting to get up there. And now we're getting below the line. This is what I want to see. We had the first line, second line, hopefully pull down on the third one. Playing this game so we can draw down. And see what the volumetrics are saying. Or are they still playing our games with us? If we stay below here, if we can get to even 88, see this is where the bottom of the range is. We were playing on top of the range. And if they can really push it down to 88, 93, 88, it's possible. Volumetrics is pushing hard. We're actually literally breaking the line on the market scanner. So she's getting to the point where she's possibly might be going down. But it's so flat right now, it's at that indecision. You can see it creeping down like this, and this is becoming flat again. So, and we're below this volume point of control, so we're still within that range. But I'd love to see it to hit to market open price. It needs to break, and what does the 229 at 92? So they still want to play that range. We'll see. We'll see. He's flattening off now, and this is crossing over. And what is our volumetric saying? Flat though. Come down to 88, 89. This is the second stop out right here. We can knock off this stop out here. I'm going to put a buy MIT there. Hopefully we can get to there, or even on these two ticks here. Let's go like this. 1, 2, right there. Reason why I'm choosing that, if it does work, see this line right here? This is our stop out line. And if it does break down, we can get 93, only 2 points. That sucks. Let's go here. 1 tick above there. Great market open price. And I'll do that while I'm watching we can put that there as well. See if there's anything exciting for us for a breakdown. Actually, yeah, 90 is not bad because it's, and the reason why I'm saying 90 isn't bad, if it does work, see this bright blue here? That's within the 70% zone, so it could stay within that 70 if it's not breaking down. It's basically, it's been staying within this 70 zone. And we'll see if they keep on playing it. It looks like they're trying to push it down, snap up, push down, snap up, push down a little bit. And then we'll go, let's see where the volumetrics is on there. Volume point of control is basically where I am. So let's see if we can break down, hopefully ticks or something. Also, what we should do is, I haven't done this in a while. Let's see where we are on this. Yeah, so like this is where we were saying. We can get down here. It's another deep retracement. And nothing really happened. Look at this. Okay, so we've got 4 ticks here, 4 ticks here. If we kept on playing on this trading on this one, maybe I should have used that today. Whoops. Dun, dun, dun. 35. sniffing for stop outs. Let's see what our volumetrics are saying. See, they're playing this game again. See? Selling out, selling, and selling. One big buyout for stop outs, and that stop out was literally, basically close to the stop out line. So hopefully we can pull down one more time, do it 2 or 3 more times. And what's her volumetrics? Yeah, she's holding. And if it goes up too much higher, I will shut down until we can get to the zone here. And I'll wait till the next trade. We'll see if she pulls down again. $39? No, we got another 10 minutes for that one. Push her down. It's 11 o'clock. Oh, it's already 11:30. I might be shutting down this video here right away. Okay. So let's see if we can do that vibration again. See this stop out here? This is what I was talking about. They tapped it. They bought in because the guys got stopped out here. And now they want to break it down to the next level. See, they're swinging. They stopped out, came up, touched the stop outs, break out, push it down one more time. What are they doing? So, right on this line, they're just floating on the line right now. Terrible. Look at that. Up, down, up, down. Same volume, buying pressure, selling pressure, buying pressure, selling pressure. Not doing anything here. What is their buying pressure? 38, selling 28 there. It's 32, 31. It's all the same. And if you take a look, I want want to see it to get down there. If it goes to break even again, I'm going to shut her down again, guys, until we get some movement. There's nothing happening today. Which color line are you talking about for trend line? Welcome, Judith3. I haven't seen you text, so welcome to the channel. We're just trying to learn how to make 8 ticks today, but it's not happening. It's not happening today. It's been such a terrible day. Just consolidation all the way through. Now, hopefully we can just... Yeah. You're talking this one here. Are you talking about this one right here? Ah, how's it going?
Very good. How about you, buddy?
You want to say hi to guys on the YouTube channel?
Hello from sunny Mazatlan.
There you go. There you go. You're talking about this red line. Are you, Jude? I'm on the right. Yes? Okay. Okay, so what that is it's the tick range. The tick range will automatically do it for you if you have the tick range indicator on there. Come on, break down to 0. I'm gonna shut this baby down. Just all consolidation. Look how ugly this is, guys. Look at this. It went red, green, red, green, red, just holding there. Volume point of control again. Push it down. Disgusting. This one? Yeah, it will automatic. There are options. As soon as I get out of the stupid trade, I'll show it to you here. I want to see if I can get it down to 0 at least. Yeah. Ticks. Ticks or ticked off? It's just terrible. Oh my gosh, I think I can go shaving. This thing keeps on doing this. Okay, sell pressure finally, a little bit. Come on, guys, push it down. Look at this. We're getting a little bit of red, little yellow dots, little red. It's just playing the stupid game. Just needs to go down here a little bit, and I'll shut her down, and then I'll show you these examples, and then I'll probably shut down for today because this is already, what, how many hours? I don't know. But this is terrible. This is not even fun for trading, guys. I thought she was going to break this market maker line, get down to the 70. That's what I was shooting for. And if not, I might just shut her down. Yeah, it is time to go to this beach, Stone Island or something. Okay, where are we in this thing? It is actually, it's see, it's funny, it's vibrating. You know what, I'm going to switch it over here, guys, so you can see exactly what I'm doing here. And it's let me see, peak. She's breaking down slowly. It's just too slow for me, for my liking. Let me show you here. I'm just losing my... Right on the bottom here, it's tapping, right? And we're already at that peak. That's that peak I was looking for, and hopefully she can just start draining down here. Might actually drain down at 1210. Because it's just all consolidation. It's just ranging now. And I don't need to wait for these guys to make up their money. I got to get that impulse move here. And the doesn't get to 0, then I'll just take a loss and lose what's my loss today. And then I'll go to NASDAQ after class, guys. Just put the money back in the account. It's where are we at here? And have some rotten ceviche and then get sick. Alrighty, I might close this. It's taking too long here. See if I can get it down. 2 ticks. Back to 1 point, and I'll just shut her down. It's too boring. She's not moving. I'm just going to shut her down. This is just too slow for me. Okay, so anyways. Yeah, the market's not moving today. Till she does that impulse move. So anyways, you guys, it's what you were talking about, this line here. So on the tick range, there is actually an option to turn on those trend lines. You got momentum lines, you got entry exit lines, you got color bars, etc. What range line is, maybe I should have put this on this chart here. What it will do is you could see where you're top and the bottom of the range. So if you are a range trader, you can literally say, well, if it gets to the top of the range, maybe we'll short. And if we get to the bottom of the range, we can maybe buy. And because I don't think I have the opacity on right now, so on the tick range, so slow today. I just drive me nuts. Let me go 70% opacity. Let's see if it works here. I must have turned off the opacity on this one. So basically what it does, and we'll show you ellipses here. What we try to do on this chart is see where these ellipses are. These are where we want to trade. Okay, whenever that ellipse shows up, that's our trading opportunity, and away we go. But because this was at 5 or 6 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, I'm not trading that. So we're just trying to get something to go, but this is not trading. So I don't, unfortunately, you're down a little bit, but whatever, you got to wait for that big move. And we haven't had a move really all look at for almost an hour or two. But I still believe, guys, if it does go up to this level, this is where the shorting opportunity is. But we haven't had anything. So I'll probably do a NASDAQ trade just so I can just get break even today. It will only take me a few seconds, and then because I don't want to show you guys NASDAQ until we finish with the ES, and then I'll transition into NASDAQ for you guys slowly so you can see how to trade it on a much quicker scale. So instead of sitting here all day for one trade or whatever, you could be done within 30 minutes. But because it moves faster, there's more risk involved. So you have to just be quicker on the draw. But I'll show it to you in due time. Other than that, I'm going to take off, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free. Remember, one more thing. If you guys aren't on it, let's see here. 2 things here. I do this. Ta-da! Join the Discord group if you can, and I'll start chatting a little more in the Discord group. And as well, let me see here. Subscribe to the channel so guys will understand, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to teach you guys how to become a consistent trader. Even though I took a little loss today, but you saw my analytics, I was still at, what is it, 85% win rate. There are 2 zeros today, but you can't do, no, 33% win rate today because I had 1 win, 2 losses. So, but other than that, you guys, take care. Just pinpoint your trades, trade safe. Oh, I will not be online tomorrow. I've got I have to do some stuff for the Christmas of the Poor. So other than that, you guys take care. And I'll see you possibly on Wednesday. Okay, bye.